And we're back with the Screen Team on today's Talk 930 KWOC. And the show's being brought to you by Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, where Walmart is next door to us. Fearless Social, putting their skills to work in Poplar Bluff's community since 2011. And Poplar Bluff Drywall, interior and exterior finishing, 714-3127. Poplar Bluff Drywall, we rock. And remember, you can check out the Screen Team by going to our website at screenteampb.com. We've got links to all the movies we reviewed. We've got links to all of our Screen Team members as well. So check it out at screenteampb.com. The next film we got for you is a movie called Fame. This movie came out in the year of my birth, 1980.
Oh, good gosh.
This movie was conceived...
You're making me feel old.
Conceived and produced by David De Silva and written by Alan Parker. And Fame, Toby, let's talk about this one. What is the basic storyline of this particular film?
Actually, you're following some students at the New York School of Performing Arts, and you're watching dreams come true, or what it takes to make those dreams through the eyes of the students at the school, along with some of the faculty. Yeah. And you're just following them through their school year. The movie's kind of based into four segments: freshman year, sophomore year, junior, and senior.
Yeah.
And you're watching these kids go from being basically teenagers into young adults and what it takes to make it in the Big Apple. Yeah,
this is the first time I got a chance to see this film, and I was impressed, at least with the first 20 to 30 minutes of it, where they're kind of doing the auditions, and just the pacing of the editing and how it was going. I was just really impressed. It kept me, intrigued, and I was like, okay, well, who's this character? And all right, he's a
pulls
singer.
You in, doesn't it?
This person's a singer. This person's a dancer. This person is a drama, person. And I was hooked in from the very beginning, and I was actually kind of surprised because I thought there was going to be more music-related songs to this movie.
Not so much.
And there really wasn't.
Not so much.
There really wasn't.
It's more character-based.
Yeah.
And like I said, you're getting to know why these characters are, especially in the beginning. Immediately, we stereotype them. Okay, they're a singer, they're a dancer. But as they go along, we learn that, it's just like you learn about yourself as you're growing up. You're not always in that little niche. There's one character who started out as a singer and realized she couldn't make it. Oh, okay, I'll do drama.
Yeah.
But that school,
That's right.
and being as that is a real school, it kind of gives us, a picture of what can actually happen and what goes on in a non-traditional school setting. It was some good stuff. Irene Cara is wonderful. That was our first real opening with her. It's the first time we'd ever really been introduced to her and what talent she has.
Coco Hernandez was the name of her character. I'm trying to find what was the name of the girl who was really, really shy, and her mom was
Doris was her name.
Doris. I really liked her character, and the guy whose father kept bugging him to do
Bruno Martelli.
Yeah, Bruno Martelli.
He has his cab, and he brings his cab to the school and starts playing the Fame song
because his son had written it.
Yeah,
and he wants his son to do his own music in front of people. And
Chris made a comment during the movie when the dad goes into a theater where they're practicing. He and Irene Cara's character are practicing, and he sits down. And he's so excited. He's just wide-eyed, and as soon as they're done, that was beautiful.
That's a dad.
It was just beautiful. Yeah, he just gushes like a geyser gushes, and nonstop. So proud, investing everything he has in his kid, and telling the girl, how hot he makes it, just Dad, come on. Then it's gonna be. Chris says that's gonna be me and Luke.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm there. I know exactly what he's talking about, and we see a lot of those characters from the teachers that play the parental roles to some of these kids and to help guide them and lead them.
Yeah.
And the diversity of the cast was always amazing. Debbie Allen, of course, Miss Grant, and she was the tough one, the dance teacher that wasn't going to expect anything else but greatness from her students. And Mira's in it too.
And she also didn't Debbie Allen have a big hand in the TV show?
Oh yes,
as well.
Oh yes.
I think she was the choreographer. Yeah, the
choreographer, and then she went into producing too.
Yeah.
So that was kind of her opening too, with into the movie world. Yeah. Because she'd been doing that on Broadway for years.
Yeah.
But
you had mentioned Ann Mira. Isn't that what's his face's mom? Ben Stiller's mom.
Ben Stiller's mom.
Yeah, I loved her character, her relationship with the one student who was kind of the the thug of the
Leroy
of the group and whatnot. And,
Leroy was the one who struggled.
Yeah,
They ended up being illiterate.
Yeah, I really liked their relationship together. I thought I thought it was really good. All in all, I really enjoyed this film.
And it's a good movie to watch with your kids.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got kids that are in the creative mode.
Yeah.
Some of ours, and I was one of them, and I gave birth to one of them, that we don't always fit the jock, the smart one.
Yeah.
We got creative souls, and it shows that you can, but it's not going to be easy. It's not a peaches and cream and everything's rainbows type of life. There are going to be struggles. Like the one character, she was a freshman. The guy graduated, and William Morris was going to send him off
He was going to be a big deal.
A big deal, and she finds him, a year or so later, and he's waiting tables.
Right.
And that is so typical. I mean, that is a story that happens every day. And it just kind of gives everybody an idea that it's going to be tough, but you can do it.
Yeah, and sometimes it's not about talent either. Sometimes it's about luck and being
and drive.
Drive. Exactly. Watching this film, I was kind of smiling to myself because as I was watching this, I was like, I could envision her as a younger person, being a drama student. And
You was a drama student.
I was like, you're Doris or somebody like that, man.
I kind of was.
Were you?
Yeah.
Sabrina, I mean, what did you think of Fame?
Oh, Fame really was a turning point for me as a young teen because, in 1980, I didn't get to go to the movies and see movies, but I saw it quickly thereafter on HBO,
Exactly.
And so I was exposed to it, maybe not, in junior high, but in high school. But it was within that junior high school period of time, 13, 14 years of age, that I started doing flip-flops, in the hallway to work on my balance and started crawling up backwards down the walls.
Oh, you were
So I could build up my agility and my flexibility, and then was turning on, Thriller and Janet Jackson and all these albums. I had albums, but Fame came out, and then they had the TV show. And so I was literally turning on the TV to watch the show, to dance along every chance I had.
To learn the new moves.
Learn the new moves, practice them, work them out. I mean, it was that time.
Bless you. Goodness.
This could take a second.
Oh, she's not a single sneezer, is she?
Excuse me. So sorry. But yeah, it was a awakening for me. And it was a movie, like you said, where people learned to find themselves through that period of time. I was just starting.
So it just came at a really good time for you.
It was perfect for me.
That you weren't alone.
Yeah, and I always felt like I was older than
your
I
peers?
was. But in reality now, everyone thinks I'm younger than I am.
Because you held on to that. Held on to it.
I peaked at a certain age and just stayed there.
Hey, that's what we all want to do.
Yeah. But, it's easy to relate to so many different characters in the movie and not just one.
Right, because you'll find a little piece of yourself in each one of them.
That's
true. With the rebel and with the shy girl or with the girl that just wants to make it. And she's willing to do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
There's a little piece of us in all of them.
And they all have a great moment or two where they get to monologue.
Oh, of course. Got to have those. Got to have those features.
The movie is called Fame, and coming up after the break, we're going to review one of John Travolta's signature movies, Saturday Night Fever. We're doing the dance. We'll be doing it next on Today's Talk, 930 KWOC.